Hey guys, welcome back to another video, and as you heard the news, Rooster Teeth is back. We're like, what the fuck? But, you know what? Let's change the scenery a bit to have a, not mood, but, you know what? Ah, fuck it. We're changing the scenery, and you can't do anything about it. Okay. Yeet! Okay. Oh, this looks like a chill place. Okay, so anyways, let's actually get to the actually before that, apologize with the audio issues. I have a fan, specifically my PC fan running right here. So if there's a bunch of audio issues, sorry about that. And so Rooster Teeth is back. Okay, so to make this video kind of quick, and the reason why it's quick is because mainly by the time I'm recording this, there's only like little, like a tiny amount of information about this type of stuff. But as far as we know, Bernie, um, let me just get into frame right here. Bernie, if you don't know, Bernie Burns was, or is now, one of the founders of Rooster Teeth. And he was able to basically buy it back. But this is where the issue comes in. The issue is that some of you might be like, oh, Bernie Burns, he bought Rooster Teeth back. And just like Smosh, they're gonna have most, or if not all, their assets back, which is incorrect and also kind of a difficult situation. And that's mainly because by the time that Rooster Teeth was bought out, and if I remember right, it was Warner Brothers, but I could be wrong. But they were bought out, and during that time, a lot of their assets, including different series and stuff like that, kind of like branched off and went into different companies and stuff like that. So, some people are gonna own the IP of Laser Team, if you remember that movie, and then other people are gonna own other parts like Achievement Hunter, or Ruby, or Red versus Blue. But all in all, that's kind of that's kind of like how it works. And as of at this moment, we do not Bernie did not confirm anything. We just know that he just bought Rooster Teeth back, and that is it. We don't know for sure if any of the other IPs were came in with it with a contract or anything like that. We do not know that, because the information that we all know so far is that when Rooster Teeth was bought out, Bernie Burns and most of the founders and owners kind of went their separate ways, and that all the other IPs kind of just did the same thing. They all kind of went their separate ways, and Rooster Teeth was supposed to be the interconnecting part. But since Rooster Teeth kind of dissolved during that time, we don't know for sure if that means that Bernie, if he wants, like, say, Ruby back, I don't know for sure if he needs to buy Ruby back, the whole IP back as well, including other stuff that was like included, like Achievement Hunter. Again, it's kind of like this whole weird issue and stuff like that, and like there's little information by the time that I recorded this. There's little information about it. And another thing that we kind of have to talk about is this even a good thing? Okay, so some of you might get heated, but some of you actually might be understandable. And the reason why I say this is because um, if some of you who were aware of the behind the scenes stuff, there was a lot going on before even Rooster Teeth got bought out. And simply just buying a company back from from something that you like once owned doesn't always necessarily mean it's a good thing. Like, okay, look, just because like it worked out for Smosh doesn't always mean that it's gonna work out for Rooster Teeth as well, because Smosh it was, or actually, you know what? Smosh is, was it? No, sorry if I was going off topic, because the thing that kind of crumbled down to is that Rooster Teeth was even though it was a really small company, it was a small company. It was big enough to branch out and kind of have partners and connected with other companies and other brands such as Funhouse, uh, the Creatures, and like Cow Chop, and then and so many more. And I'm just like trying to remember the list of like companies and partners that they had at the time. If I remember, but like yeah, I'm just like kind of going through it right now. I don't have a script with me, but I'm just like kind of going through what I've remembered, and yeah, and there was like a lot of like controversies and stuff like that that goes into it. I'm not gonna go deep into it because this is not the point of the video. The point of the video is kind of just talking about more of, is this a good idea or not, and like, will anything kind of good come out of it? Because for Smosh, for obvious reasons, did some good. It brought back a lot of life into the channel because with the introduction back of Anthony, he and a lot of like old style videos, a lot of viewers originally like came back and kind of like started like hopping on, and like basically a lot of their videos started getting higher and higher and higher, more view counts. But then the difference is that Rooster Teeth was a really big company, and they run things very differently, uh, differently from what what Smosh is doing basically, and that and the reason why I asked this to even begin with is, again, as I mentioned before, even before the even before Rooster Teeth got bought out, it had a lot of issues, and especially how it was being run. And, and the thing is that we've all kind of already accepted it and said our goodbyes. But like, I don't know, just like, again, I don't want to dive too deep into specifics. I don't want that because that's not the point of the video. But but the signs were all there where like even the founders themselves, Matt Hollum, uh, Bernie Burns, Jeff, and like everybody included, like Gus, I almost forgot about him, Gus Sorolla, all of those guys were a group of college kids basically in an apartment and decided, hey, let's make a company, which was ended up very successful if I remember that correctly. But they became very successful. But then they saw things were going downhill, and slowly but surely they all left one by one. It like they all it's not like oh they were fired or kicked out. They all chose to leave the company. They all saw what was going on. So Bernie Burns simply buying it back isn't always gonna be Is it going to be a good thing? Is it going to be a bad thing? I don't know. My hopes is that it's going to be a good thing, and that they would kind of move forward in a way, because even though it's good that, like, how do I say this, but essentially, if you guys remember how the way how they were running the company and stuff like that, it was kind of like flip floppy, where like there was rumors going around with interns being interns, or the lower class workers. I okay, just ignore how I phrase that. But essentially, the bottom people were being overloaded with work, and a lot of them are going, and a lot of them did went some crazy accusations. Again, not going to any specifics. I'm just spitting it out there just for you guys to kind of like be aware of. And you, if you guys want, there's like videos out there that are that explains these situations better than I can. But yeah, there's rumors of the lower tier workers being overloaded with work. Many of the members were accused of many like accusations and stuff like that, and yeah, it's just like a lot of issues, and I'm hoping that with the return of Bernie Burns and everything, he would kind of have to remodel it in a way in moving forward. Again, I'm not trying to pray, or I'm not trying to wish any ill will to Rooster Teeth or anything like that. It's just that I'm wary because of its history. Because the crew, if we look at one of the partners that Rooster Teeth had, the creatures, and also Cow Chop at that, they were a good example of don't mix friends with business. And that's kind of an issue here too, where Rooster Teeth was exactly that. It was a group of friends who decided to do a business, and it got really big, and then shit went out of the fan. And I I don't know. The just just because Bernie Burns is back, just because Rooster Teeth is back, it doesn't always, in my opinion, doesn't always like sound like a good thing. Especially like with the history and stuff like that. Again, I like to preface this because I'm not trying to bring any viewer's mood down or anything like that. I'm trying to preference this. I'm not wishing any ill will nor any hostilities or any mean opinions on Rooster Teeth or Bernie Burns or anything like that. I'm just simply wary because of the history and stuff like that. And as we know from time to time, sometimes history repeats itself. And I'm just trying to be wary out there. But yeah, with that on hand, and with Rooster Teeth coming back, I guess it's a good time to announce that I'm doing a new series. Yes, I do have a lot of series to catch up with, especially Armored Core, Castlevania, shit like that. Yes, I will get them. As you've probably seen in one of my videos, I already released a trailer, but not a trailer, but an opening to it, intro. But yes, I will get to them. But essentially, um, this kind of is. I'm doing a new series, but it's kind of different. The production of this new series should be faster than my Armored Core and Castlevania that's coming in later. But this new series should be produced faster, which is a rewatch. I don't have a logo, I don't have anything yet, but it's called Rewatched or Rewatch, one of the two. But essentially, it's gonna be me where I'm watching certain series and I'm rewatching it again. And if needed, I would also have to absorb and kind of like get the second media stuff or external media such as like comics, manga, and just like video games, just trying to if needed. And the reason why I'm saying this now in this video is because the first episode that's coming out will be RWBY. And yeah. And also each episode there might be a guest, and the reason why is because each guest that's going to show up kind of correlates, or if not is a part of those said community. So sometimes there will be, sometimes there won't be, just throwing it out there. But anyways, that's, oh shit, what happened to me? But yeah, that's pretty much it. Anyways, if you guys enjoyed the video, please leave a like, uh, comment down below what your guys' thoughts about Rooster Teeth coming back and stuff like that, and Bernie Burns taking control again of it, and also like and subscribe. So yeah, peace.